Well, today we are going on yet another Hanson mechanical adventure to rescue yet another rusty vehicle that's been sitting. We're going down to Tyrone Mounts in Fredricksburg, Virginia, where we're going to pick up what is a 1948 Crosley station wagon that has been sitting for, who knows, 20 or 30 years. A couple weeks ago we picked up a Crosley sedan from him. Crosleys were made from about 1938 to 1952 by Powell Crosley, who owned the Cincinnati Reds, the Crosley Radio Company, and the Crosley Appliance Company. So, have fun and enjoy the show. It's our sidekick for the day. Well, I'm hoping when we get down there that the Crosley Museum has not been dismantled. He has, Tyrone and his wife have a museum in their basement that's probably about, I don't know, 30 by 30, that has two unrestored Crosley cars in it from the 40s. He's got them all up on the trailer. Oops. I am incompetent. I'll figure it out.
You're not good at the guesswork, huh? Good to see you again, Marilyn.
Nice to see you.
Probably next week, though.
Yeah.
And you know, people may not, a lot of people can't haul two cars at once. Pull on it real hard, it'll open.
Oh yeah, no, this is exactly what he's looking for. This would be perfect for him.
But it actually is a 46.
Wow.
Anyway, folks.
Yeah, what he wanted to do was hot rod it up a little bit and take it to a couple tracks. And I said to him, I'll sponsor you on it. Yeah, this is exactly what you described it. I said, I think there's a little pink one sitting down there that might work for you. And that one's 48, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I got the title and everything for that one.
Yeah, this will be perfect for what Bobby wants to do. Oh, good. They haven't picked up that yet. I wanted to get a picture of what was down there.
Okay. Well, in this car either. So I laid a radiator in here. It's no cherry, but it's a radiator. Mm-hmm. You know, this rod here goes between the radiator and the firewall, okay. And then the hood rod slides on it. You know?
Oh yeah,
you know, like the other one.
From the other one. Yeah.
So that's what that is. One of the grills fell out, so I laid it in here. So there's the shifter plate.
Okay.
I give you 4 hubcaps, and the car's missing a bunch of lug nuts. So there's the rest of the lug nuts.
Now, would like service motors have?
And there's another wheel for it.
Oh, cool. Would service
well,
motors
if you just watch eBay, they're always selling them gauges and stuff online.
Okay, cool.
Because service motors would be high if you were to buy a whole bunch of restored gauges.
It's really solid, actually, isn't it?
It's not too bad. It's not as good as that other one, I don't think.
Needs a floor pan.
But you can get all these pans and everything for it.
Well, that's good.
But it's not as good as the little sedan you got.
The only problem I found with the little sedan was like, I'm gonna have to. I'm glad I got that other car that other body actually, because I have to cut the front of the roof out of the other body and put it in the sedan. Because the
why is that?
There's no lip left.
Where, in the weather strip?
Yeah, that holds the weather strip in.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, the lip is gone.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
Yeah, the lip is gone and the front edge of the roof is gone, which wasn't noticeable.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, when I started.
Well, it's funny, the rest of the car is that solid, and that lip would be bad.
Yeah, but it's I was like.
And we got plenty of other bodies. If you don't want to cut a piece out of that.
Oh.
You know,
yeah.
You've seen all them other bodies down there. We're bound to, because I ain't never seen that happen.
Yeah, do you have a Sawzall or anything? Or?
Yeah, we can cut a piece out sometime.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We can put a car on the rollback and bring it up and use a whiz wheel if we have to.
Cool.
Whiz wheel does a good job.
so simple. I love these little things.
Here's one of the motors. It looks terrible in here. I don't even remember it looking this bad, but I don't know. It's gotten worse since it was in here. There's a motor right there.
Oh yeah, they're Austins.
There's Austin right on it.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that they're Austins.
So there's that motor.
Mm-hmm. Don't we have a bunch of stuff on the dash too?
Yeah, you can walk down through there and shine the light on the dash. A bunch of weird stickers. No landing here or something goofy. I put the top bows back on since...
Yeah, I guess it was like I didn't see those last time. That'll be a beautiful little one though.
That particular model is not particularly rare, but...
the convertibles?
Well, 47 convertibles, there's a few of them around. It's the 51s and 2s you can't find.
Well, 52 was...
Last year.
They only made like 1,500 that year.
Yeah, there wasn't many. But I wanted a 52 convertible for years, and I just never could find a sensible price right car. And when I finally said I'm giving up Crosley's, this guy calls me with one. Of course, the price is just $15,000.
Oh my God, that's insane.
Well, it's as insane as that other one for $32,000 for that 2-cylinder.
I think the people are looking at those and going, they're thinking of like the BMW microcars and everything that go through the roof.
They're thinking of Barrett Jackson is what they're thinking.
Yeah, which doesn't help the reality
doesn't work,
of
no.
car prices.
It doesn't get the real world action going.
Wow, I've been getting things. I don't. Was this wasn't out here last week, was it?
Yeah, it was.
No, it was.
You were so overwhelmed with the stuff you missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crosley carrots is starting to get
Less and less
skimpy on Crosley.
What frame did they use? Did they use a regular Crosley frame under that vehicle they made during under that mini Jeep they made during World War II? This is called rusting and resting. The one the kid's named Sarge that's on my trailer now. Does that have the tin motor or the iron motor in it?
Which car? I don't know which car
The one that I'm taking today.
It's got a metal cast iron motor, so let's put it in.
Oh wow.
Mother Nature's pretty much wiped them out.
Yeah.
That's a 4-speed car down there. What are you doing, silly? That was a rock. That was nothing to you. Gardens. That cars all have a big history to myself and my friends since we were teenagers.
That's very cool because so often I stare at these cars that I see out in the woods. And I go, what is the story behind that car that ended up there? And you never know the stories behind them.
Right. Well, Howard used to like to, he wanted a hot rod, so they took that old 40 Hudson and put a Buick Straight 8 in it. And that thing ran pretty good for what it was. But this car here never hit the street. It just sort of was built and set in his yard. Instead of putting it on the road, he bought the 55 Studebaker.
Huh.
And then eventually he sold it to another buddy of mine, and we had a Pontiac motor in it at one time. And it just went from hand to hand till it ended up junk. And then, like I said, we had a farm in Frederick, Maryland for 22 years, and all them cars was up there.
How long did it take you to move them from up there to down here?
Well, I had a friend of mine who was in the junk business, and between him and I, it didn't take too long, you know, a month or two, we were piddling with it. And we actually had 2 or 3 of those cars stacked on top of each other, hauling down here at one time. But the tree that fell on that car was up there, not here.
Oh, well.
And of course, that completely finished that off, and it knocked the roof down on that. So this car was actually on the roof of that when we hauled him down here.
Oh my goodness.
And,
but it's so neat knowing a story behind, because I mean there's a couple 1940s cars sitting in the woods near my house. I look at them and I go, and you can see where there used to be a road going by them, and it's all small trees now. I'm just like, who put those there? What's the story on those two?
And the same boy, Bob Singleton, that owns, well, used to own all them. They all donated them to me to put down here because they didn't have no place to put them. He owns that car. That's a 4-speed. Slant 6 4-speed. He's got 2 of them cars.
Huh. He last had it running in 01, it looks like, or?
Well, he run it up to about 300,000 miles and then got tired of fooling with it. And the frame got rusty underneath the front and he just let it sit.
To the heck with it. You're just like, it's sitting here dying.
I guess.
I've never seen a camp for one of these.
I remember seeing him. He used to come up to her. We'll cut up through the woods here.
Okay.
Half up through there. I just opened this. Well, it looked to me like somebody had set it on fire. Of course, I threw all that metal inside there. In fact, everything has a history. I didn't want it. And when we sold the farm, it was still sitting up there behind the barn. And a couple years later, I went up there to visit, and I asked the guy I sold it to, I said, what are you going to do with that? He said, I wish it was out of here. I said, you mind if I haul it out now? He said, no, hook us up. So two or three years after we sold the farm, I went back and got it and drug it down here. For what? I don't know.
So it could be with its friends.
Yep, that was right.
Own's fault. Except there's something in this one. Notice the Pontiac hubcaps on it before.
Well, I was thinking of taking them off if I sell it. Put the regular Vega hubcaps on there.
Yeah, this is a hot rod and pickup truck. A hot rod and pickup truck you made. Got a Chevette engine in there, air conditioning. Can do normal speeds with this. What's the top speed of a regular Crosley?
It depends on the wind velocity and whether you're going downhill. He called me and asked me if it could sit here if he bought it. I said, yeah, sure, very harmless.
Now, is the guy coming down in a couple weeks to get the appliances and stuff?
Well, that's what he told me. Wasn't there a military car in here somewhere?
Yeah. When this is
not that, but I thought. Here's your military car right here. More, you can have the cards towing. Joe's got all this stuff. Like the other one we did.
Oh yeah, and I'll let you. I will call you one way or the other by tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, let me know so I don't. So I can go ahead and do what I'm going to do.